What's up guys, it's Maxwell from DLZ back with Champions War League Mid-Season Division Week 2 coverage from DLZ, so let's check out our opponent. We were fighting against BRCM, who are also very happy to enter Champions War League as they said, so let's see our best attacks. And starting things off at number 29, we have Salo coming in right here. As far as the breakdown goes, both sides had 3 Town Hall 11s, 8 Town Hall 10s and then 19 Town Hall 9s for the usual CWL mid-season breakdown. So sort of a low-level Town Hall 9 right here, Salo coming in with 4 Earthquakes, 6 Healers, 2 Dragons and 14 Balloons. So pretty interesting army composition, which made me want to watch this one. Obviously the 2 Dragons are meant for the Queen up top to do sort of a suicide mission right there. As you can see, a minion or 2 minions are actually already doing some funneling or clearing those buildings, just so his dragons will be able to lock onto the queen that much quicker. Bowler and king now coming in at the bottom. Actually an intended walk right here, so the bowlers are meant to go around the base to clear all those structures and make the pathing for the balloons a bit easier. Both of the dragons have now been released at the top. A rage spell is going to help them kill the queen. Lots of things happening at the same time, as my phone is sort of outmatched as well. So he's gonna keep the control over it anyway, though. 9 backhand loons still helping. He used quite a few balloons already to help out the queen, to help make her scale through the base more unharmed and take out buildings. Bowler still doing work with the king. He placed a couple of healers on the bowler king part as well, just so they would have a little bit more longevity and get things done. Still saves the 9 balloons, and the queen is gonna bust her way through the wall at this point. So yeah, she's gonna probably be able to take care of the rest of this base on her own as well. A lot of swag in this one. So Salo, we like the swag, we like the balloon parade. Couple balloons coming in at the top, and then he's gonna wrap this one up, not even having to kill the king, although he's gonna do it anyways. 7 balloons swagged right here, so 35 army composition, and there is the swag rage and the swag balloons. Cannot miss that, so very nice attack right here, overpowering the space. And up next is number 26 and Babo coming in, bringing a massive amount of Valkyries, so that's certainly interesting as well. A wizard starting things off, 1v1ing that mortar right there. Actually the mortar didn't stand a chance because the wizard was placed too close to it, and the layout of this base makes funneling for a queen walk very easy because yeah, there's a huge dead zone to the left. So he used a rage spell right here just to for 1 help his queen out with damage, for 2 help the wall breakers out and also help the healers out, because there was quite a bit of point def coming after that. Clan Castle being lured out by a giant. At this point the baby dragon has created the funnel for queen. Poison spell gonna kill all those little goblins. He has enough space to run them through it for the queen not to have to worry about it. Valkyrie is going to die as well as the baby dragon is, and the wizard is late to the party. A lone and late wizard can never be effective, so it's just going to die doing absolutely nothing. At this point the queen is good to go crazy inside of the core, take out more buildings, also snipe off that air scaly trap right there. Nice try, but it's not gonna work. Air sweeper also getting taken care of. And the Valkyries are actually not going towards the middle of the base on this one. They are just moving their way around the outside, killing the king, and now he has created the other half of the funnel with 2 Valkyries and just 1 wizard chasing them around, so they're gonna bust through the wall on their own. 1 bowler was in the clan castle along with a couple of maxed Valkyries. Troll Tesla alert at 9 o'clock. Hawk and wizard are good enough to take that out. Jump spell has gone down, allowing the Valkyries access through the rest of the base. Tesla farm still standing and threatening towards the 9 o'clock corner, but looks like he's gonna have a few troops converging on that towards the end. Queen is gonna be able to take out the expo. She has lost a healer, so she's gonna just hang on by a thread to that archer tower right there. That was very fortunate. King is using his ability at this point just to speed up the cleanup process, because it's all about time at this point. He still has 4 hawks left. He cannot send those into the Tesla farm because Tesla farm would obviously kill those hawks, but with all the troops closing in, he can then deploy those hawks along with the minion, and gonna wrap up a 3-star with the Tesla being the last building falling. So very nicely done to Babo. Let's move up to number 23 and Mike only RMA coming in right here, supporting Real Madrid, still going strong. Deploys the Queen right into 2 Teslas, and actually I think that was a glitch. The Queen must have been dead there, so close to dying. Mike just chilling, placing a rage spell, slate as possible, getting it done. No, seriously, that was very close on the Queen dying. He's gonna use another rage spell. And this one was almost equally as close because the Queen was shooting him as well. So nerves of steel by Mike right here, surviving the opener of this attack, which was the crucial part. After that, he's pretty much gonna cruise earthquakes. Carefully, just gonna take a look at those earthquakes again if you didn't see that. He placed those in a way that they would only crack through the middle of that section right there. So placed 3 of them to the left, and then the rest of them to the right. I'm pretty sure he meant his Queen to walk down right here, so he's gonna have to improvise with the King. If he didn't mean her to walk down, that was pretty creative, but I think she was meant to go towards the middle of this base because it obviously leaves some pretty nice charging potential. He's gonna make an attempt to turn her back into the base with the King and the Wizard for funneling. And now the Clan Castle is going to come out. Pretty interesting Clan Castle balloons and minions for this one. Has no poison spells, so he's going to have to deal with that with another rage spell. His last rage spell actually. So if you're looking at this attack now, you're probably going to have to say, well, not looking too hot right here. So it's even more huge than that he still made it work for this one. Tesla also popping kind of messes up his balloon pathing. So at this point, watching the attack, you're probably like, well, it's going to be ripped for this one. But the Max Lava Hound is just doing immense work, tanking. All the balloons have now closed on to the defenses. Minion also doing work on that spell factory for funneling. So everything is just closing on under that last little section of the base right here. And he has a bunch of lava pups tanking. There was no air bombs to take them out. So it's going to work out in the end, although this attack was anything but clean. But sometimes I think it's pretty cool to watch one of those as well, where things don't go to plan, but still you are able to save it to rescue the attack, or sometimes just to get lucky, I guess. So yeah, this one you would comment with a good job, I guess. So getting the 3-star done in an unconventional way right here. Up next is number 18 and Vieto coming in, bringing more Valkyries. I like to see Valkyries at Town Hall 9. Somehow we don't see that much of Valkyries anymore since the bowlers have been so strong. So why not take a look at a couple of Valkyries. A minion is funneling right here early in the beginning, and then the Queen is doing work in the 3 o'clock corner. Vieto just likes bringing Queen walks or Queen charges as well. I feel like I see a Queen with healers in almost every of his attacks, but that's cool. Obviously, I also like Queen charges or Queen walks, so yeah, we are partners in crime in that. Queen is gonna step towards the right, and also I sometimes feel like his Queen tends to stray. Other Queens do for some reason. Still, he keeps bringing her back. Gonna lose a couple of healers to the air defense right here, but he's gonna be able to outlast the Clan Castle, improvising with those wall breakers in the rage spell, or just using the rage spell, I guess. Actually, the air sweeper helped him out in this case, blowing those healers out of the range of that air defense. So that's how defenses can work in your favor sometimes as well. A baby dragon has now gone down right here to take out a few buildings down there unharmed. The Queen is now inside the middle of the base, taking out buildings, taking out skeleton traps. So that's all looking good since his backhand troops are Hawk Riders. So getting skellies out of the way is valuable. Valkyries are going to be able to take care of that hero compartment right there. The Queen has used her ability at this point. She needs another rage spell to stay alive. Catches another black bomb, so that's a bit unlucky. But now he is free of damage. 2 Hawk Riders are going to be able to take out an Archer Tower that was distracted. And at this point, once again, you got to say, well, not looking too strong right now, I guess. But the Valkyries and the King are still doing work up top. They are tanking, they are beasting it, distracting the defenses so the Hawks can come in, do damage, and take out those buildings pretty much unharmed right there. Actually really unlucky with this archer tower hanging on with just almost no HP right here. But luckily his queen is alive still at the bottom, clearing out buildings, because it's going to be a matter of time for this one as well, obviously. So the last giant coming in right here, tanking those 2-point defenses, that's pretty big as well, because that way the queen is going to be able to survive longer. Double giant bomb almost catches her, but she stays alive. So clutch rate right here. Take a look at that queen, man. We had a couple of attacks now with the queen surviving so close. So pretty exciting one right here. Good job to V8 getting it done. And for the last Tunnel 9 attack of this recap, we are going to have Rob Fighter coming in against D Nasty from BRCM, bringing 4 golems for this one. So pretty nice to see 4 golems. A lot heavier on the tanking than we usually see, but there's a reason for that as well. Obviously, he's going to attack the entirety of this flank right here, which is very wide. A lot of wizards also coming down behind the golems for funneling purposes, but that's just needed. Actually, the Lava Hound kind of came out early out of the clan castle right here, probably earlier than I would have liked, because it's going to sort of pull the queen to the side right here. With so many golems, you're obviously going to have an easy job using wall breakers, so he got that done nicely as well. Jump spell now going down. The bowlers are not going to worry about the Lava Hound. Lava Hound is still locked onto those other ground units with the queen behind shooting it, so it's pretty good actually that the Lava Hound sort of pulls the queen towards the core. Wizzies are helping out with the Lava Pups. Rage spell, heal spell, second jump spell in the core, so the bowlers are just able to wreck the middle of this base. Actually, Robin took down a similar base to this a couple of wars prior. I think it was against Mariana Trench. So he was sort of used to the 4 golem thing, and I was in Discord while this attack went down, and we all said he probably didn't even need any hawks. They're just gonna kill those flanking defenses and make it a bit quicker. So yeah, really nice attack right here, really heavy on the kill squad, really light on the hawks, and definitely nice to see sort of switch up. And this is how you can hit those flat and wide bases, just hitting them from the wide side, which again may not seem natural in the first case, but yeah, you can definitely get it done and swag a hawk as well, as Robin did right here. And with that, we are onto the Tunnel 10s, and unfortunately I have no 10v10 triples to show you guys for this war, so we're gonna start off with Tunnel 11 action on Tunnel 10 right away. We have Asgard coming in right here on number 8, bringing a Gobo Lalo attack. So a lot of waiting time early in this one, so we're gonna speed through the beginning. Now we have the Golem coming in. Wizzies in behind, Queen walk, Golem walk, no healers needed for this one, because there is not much point def and the Golem is just tanking for the Queen. Golem gonna move his way down now, Queen in behind, so very cool funnel on this one, not very many troops used for the funneling, so that's always a nice bonus. Jump spell is now gonna walk the Golem further down to join up with King, Warden, and then the bowlers. Gonna get that Inferno Tower out of the way right there. He already has an air defense. He's gonna get a second one, actually P.E.K.K.A. and Baby Dragon in the clan castle for this one. So very interesting. A lot of balloons as well for this attack, 17 balloons. That's a lot, you don't really see that many that often. Going into a Tesla farm early on right here, so he decides to use a rage spell to rage through that as quickly as possible. Somehow his bowlers have stayed alive. They are still doing work in the core, taking out buildings. That's pretty cool. 3 air defenses left standing for this one. Free spell, missing the air defense but getting the Inferno Tower, which was the important part for the balloons. Lava Hound is going to pop, but all those balloons are onto the air defense already. One back-end loon going in for distraction. Haste spell is going to help the balloons kill that Wizzy Tower, and then a couple more back-end loons coming in for that last bit of defense right there. So another beautiful 3-star attack through the air with the 10 versus 11 game. And take a look at those skellies being chased by the balloons right there. And the archers are eventually gonna put an end to that by dying. I have never seen that before. That's pretty hilarious. We might as well watch that for the rest of this attack. Only 5 seconds left. That's pretty funny. That's gotta be one of the funniest balloon parades ever in Clash of Clans. Alright, so Asgard with the 3-star right here on number 8. And then against number 5, we have Stevil coming in with the Bowler Witch Attack. 4 giants in his own camps for this one. He has probably has max giants in the clan castle as well. Yeah, I think he has max giants. I've watched so many attacks today, I'm not quite sure. Troll Tesla for this one. This is why you place troops in the corners with this attack to just make sure you can kill those Troll Teslas. So giants going down in the corners right here. That's why he had 4 giants, just so he could take care of those Troll Teslas nice and easy. Couple of witches, couple of bowlers in the corners for funneling, and then the main portion of his attack is going to be released through the middle right here. King leading things as well as the clan castle giants are going right into that Wizzy Tower farm right there, which he's going to use actually neither the Warren ability nor the heal spell for, so he decides that his kill squad is just so strong early on that he can deal with that. He is going to use the Warden ability, however, for both of those multi-targeting Inferno towers and those 10 Inferno beams. And that was pretty good because he didn't lose very many troops, and the Queen took down the second Inferno tower nice and early, so that's pretty cool. And then everything is just moving through as the Bowler Witch attacks usually are. No back-end loots or anything for this one, so we're gonna speed through the rest of this slow and painful death. Actually 4 Troll Teslas for this base, check that out. Who would have guessed? 4 Troll Teslas, don't see that very often. You can obviously troll a lot with that, but you are also taking away strength from the middle of the base, so yeah, with about 250 skeletons left, no chance for the Troll Teslas, all 4 heroes still full health, swag Queen ability, good to go for the next farming attack, but that's not really significant since it's a friendly war anyways. And as you guys know, I tend to like to show the odd 10 versus 11 2-star attack as well, just so the 10s that only hit 11s don't have to miss out on the recaps. No, I like to watch those as well. So Earthquake helping out with that air defense right there, so the Bowler trick is going to be able to take care of that air defense. Pretty cool, pretty nice trade. But then the Mortar is going to kill the Golem. Zapquake going down in the middle on that air sweeper, taking that out of the way. I don't think I've seen too many Zapquake air sweepers yet, so that's something to look for in this attack as well. Queen is now going to take out the second air defense, and with both of those other air defenses being so exposed towards the bottom, he's good to go to do the rest of the work with dragons right here. The sweeper facing down, so not going to be any threat. The Queen is actually not going to be a good girl. She's going to move in the way of the dragons, which was totally unnecessary for this one, but she's still going to do it. Early Rage Spell going down, the Eagle has been activated. Lava Hound just flying through the base just to search for some black bombs, and it got 2 or 3, I think, 2 of those out of the way. And then those lava pups just got killed by an air bomb right away, so that's not too good, but he still has a bunch of dragons left, so he's going to be cool on percentage. Back-end minion sneaking in right there for another percent. The Eagle is still alive, however, so he's going to have to make ends meet somehow with the Barbarian King, which he didn't use early in the raid. He waited for that Eagle shot to land, then he placed the Barbarian King just to pick up those final percentage points that he needed for the 2 stars, so getting it done. Corny killing it on the 10 versus 11 front at this point in time, so beautiful job once again. And with that being said, let's check out the results, and we were able to come back from our week 1 loss and absolutely stomp BRCM in this war, so very commanding victory, 83-76. Not really ever in threat. We had, I think, the best Town Hall 9 performance versus Town Hall 9s in quite a while, and we had the best Town Hall 10 on 11 performance in quite a while, so 11s and 9s were cleared with 8 hours left in war, which is just unheard of for DLZ, so no time issues this time, and the 11s performed really nicely as well, getting 5 of 6 dips for this one, so that was pretty cool. Obviously 2-starred all the 11s, then Missed out on 3 Town Hall 10s, 4 Town Hall 10s, because our 10s didn't exactly kill it on the 10v10 game this war, but that's okay. The 11s backed them up. BRCM missed out on our number 2 completely. Also only 1 start Matt, another Town Hall 10, and then, yeah, well, just were not up to the standard for this war. So anyways, thanks for the matchup. BRCM had a ton of fun in this war as usual. Gonna be a victory for us in week 2 of the CWL, so that's good. And looks like we matched as well right now since the chat is going crazy. And that's gonna be it for today. Until the next time, I will see you all later. Peace out.